Guys, John here. I don't know how much filming is going to get done today because I'm going to try a new setup and it doesn't look like it's going to be super friendly for filming. But what I'm going to do right now is put all my crap on and go from normal me to tacked out. Also, cool plus for the day. So that happened. That's pretty cool. Already wearing my clothes. I'm gonna take all my junk out of my pockets. Grab my cool belt. Take my normal belt off. Toss that. Gotta find my holster. That's important. Oh boy. That's where we start. Start at the holster. SOE Rigger's belt. I wear it backwards and upside down, just because that's how it works for me. Lace this thing here real quick. There we go. Boy, that's rough. It's gonna be a warm one today. Alright. The belt is on and in place. That was the shirt. There. Solomon's on. Real quick. Because Vans don't provide super great grip and I don't tie them, so because that's how I wear them and that's how it's comfortable. But even if I did tie them, there's not great grip for the kind of terrain that's here on this field, which is fine. That's why I have better shoes. These Salomon boots are pretty good. I got them for hiking, but they are also really light, kind of like sneakers, so I wear them here because I go here more than I hike. Alright, shoes are done. Toss the carrier on. Probably gonna hit myself in the head because I usually do. There it is. Plates. Always wearing plates. This is a Spiritus Systems micro chest rig. Sorry if I just misnamed it or renamed it, but some sort of micro rig that goes on your chest. So, micro chest rig it is, right? And dangling is my little friend, the combat cock from SOE, John Willis. bunch of crazy nerds. Cute little dump pouch. So, don't lose my Gucci mags. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to wear that. I'll play with that later. But I have my dump pouch. I might wear it, I might not. We'll see in a little bit. Pistol mags go up here. Oh, okay, that's what that was. BBs. Come out. Optic. Just for you guys, I'll toss all this extra crap on real quick. I've got my tactical neck gaiter. You can laugh. It's okay if you laugh. I know you will. This is the field patch. They don't always have them, so I've got a couple of them. Exciting! Here, I'm leaving the airsoft park now, so I figured I'd talk to you guys, give you a quick little wrap up of what was going on. What kind of day we had. That's gonna be a mess. I gotta close that. Oh boy! Alright, let's pull over here. So, I know you can't really see it too well right now, but the airsoft park I go to is perched up on a mountain, one of the many ridges of this island, which is cool. You know, you look out and you see a large portion of island. I tried a little bit different of a setup today, as far as, you know, what gear I'm wearing, and hey puppy, what gear I'm wearing, and you know where it goes, I guess. I don't normally wear a plate carrier with plates, because sometimes that causes, I guess, an issue. I normally just wear a t-shirt with no plate carrier. I'll put my chest rig on my chest, and then that's good enough. So that way I can feel my hits. Like if you get shot and you get hit, that's the only way to know that you've been hit, is if you feel it, or I guess hear it. I've learned today that you can hear a lot of stuff if you're wearing a helmet, which is what I was doing. Anyways, don't text and drive, kids. I'm pulling off to the side. I gotta do this real quick. Sorry. I gotta figure out where we're going. So I normally wear a paintball mask on my face and my eyes, and it stops here. It just kind of follows the jawline. And then it's got, you know, ear pads. So I went to go put it on this morning, and the rubber, here, we're gonna flip this. The rubber that holds the foam onto the face mask fell off. So there was no foam, and it was very uncomfortable. I was not very happy with it. So I had already planned on wearing my neck gaiter. It's like a little neck scarf to cover my mouth, so I don't get BBs in my mouth and get hit in the teeth and whatnot, with, you know, just eyeglasses and a helmet. So that's what I did today, and it made it very, very difficult to get good GoPro footage. I did get some, and I obviously haven't seen it, but I took the helmet off and just wore the GoPro head mount without the helmet, which turned out okay. I like the helmet a lot. I do get hit in the head sometimes, and that's not very fun. So wearing a helmet helps. And it's just like a little skateboard helmet. It's the one from the night vision video. Obviously I didn't wear night vision. It's not night. There is a night game tonight, but I'm not going to it because I am tired. And tomorrow is spearfishing. Me and the friends are going spearfishing. So I wore a plate carrier all day. All day. Sometimes I take it off as out of spite, I guess. There's occasionally a group of people who come who like to call shots. Not the hits that they've received, but the hits that they imagine that they've dealt. So if you're playing against them, they'll shoot in your direction and say, hey, you're hit, you're out, you're done. And then, you know, I show them, like, hey, one, this is steel, so if you did hit me, I would have hurt it. And two, I'm now going to take it off, and we're going to play. I'm going to play where I can feel. And they wear, you know, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 worth of gear, plate carriers, multicam pants, and multicam shirts with the combat shirts with the. They get crazy. Helmets, comms, you know, they're talking to each other over radios and airsoft game. And this place isn't big. It's maybe at the most, like, with a little bit of stretching the imagination, like 100 yards deep and like 50 wide. It's not a big place. It's a little place. I use little guns. I did finally get to use my new green Mark II Trident. It's a little big for the field, I'm not gonna lie, but I do like it better than the little Alpha STP. It's so much easier to shoot and get good holds and get good shots off. I threw that suppressor on it, and it is moderately quiet. It's loud for a suppressed gun, but it's a good gun. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm probably going to use that one the most. I will switch back and forth between all of the guns, obviously. I spent money on them, so I'm going to shoot with them. But I'm probably going to end up using the big gun and my little Brown Beginner M933. I still have to do a review on that, which is going. It's coming. It's coming. I promise. Eventually. I gotta get time first. Furthermore, it was a good day. My friends showed up. Nobody that I really know. My airsoft friends, I guess you could say. I show up, they show up. Hey, you know, hi, how you doing? That kind of thing. So it was a good day with good friends at the good place. So they did have more OAG patches, so I got 2 more of those. One for my chest rig because it has Velcro on the front, and I like to show off, you know, where I play and whatever. So that one went there, and the other one's still in the bag. I haven't decided where I'm going to put that one yet. So I've got one here, one on my chest thing, and one floating around in the back of the chimney, which I gotta clean this thing out because tomorrow we're going spearfishing. So I've got a long night ahead of me, but it's okay because I've been working nights, so I'm used to staying up. Sort of. I'm already tired. I am beat. It was a very hot day, and I chose the wrong day to wear a long sleeve black compression shirt with a plate carrier and a chest rig and jeans. I didn't wear my airsoft pants. I normally wear I have the really cheap 511 pants, and I wear those because I don't wear them to anything else. So if they get beat up, oh well, right? That's kind of what they were made for, is to get beat up. So, but I wore jeans today, which is fine because I got plenty of, you know, protection. I only slid 2 2 or 3 times today. I don't normally slide. I learned sliding from paintball. Slide right into the position, bounce right back up, and start shooting. You don't really need to do that in airsoft. It's a totally different environment. And really at that point you're just kind of wasting thread in your pants and on your shoes and making a lot of noise. You can tell the difference between someone who's a paintballer and an airsofter by how much noise they make. It's already a pretty quiet game because automatic electric guns, AEGs, they're battery operated. So you hear the motor and the slap of the cylinder that pushes the air down the barrel with the BB, and then whatever pop comes out the end when all of that extra pressure pops behind the BB after the BB leaves the barrel, which isn't much. It's not very loud at all. It's very easily recognized, like, hey, there's someone shooting an airsoft gun over there, there's someone shooting a gun over there. You can tell it's louder than talking, but there are some really quiet guns. I don't know how I got off on this tangent. Oh, right, being quiet. You can get a far advantage, a good advantage. I don't English too well. You can get a pretty good advantage from being stealthy, because you can get closer to your enemy without them knowing. In paintball, it doesn't matter, because there's just loud volleys of high pressure air guns just slapping around, making a whole lot of noise. And there's a lot of scanning going on. It's very fast paced. Everyone is always shooting. If you're not shooting, you're screaming, and if you're not screaming, you're wrong. Like, there's nothing else for you to do besides shoot and scream and sprint. And there's not much space on a paintball field, at least speedball. I used to play speedball, sorry. I had to add that detail in there, it's important. So I used to play speedball, and with that, there's not a lot of space for running. You start, boop, and you run to your spot, and that's about it. You can move up a little bit, but there's not a lot of space for you and the other team. So it's just a lot of sending streams of paintballs down the field, waiting for someone to peek their head at the wrong time. So I mean, it's a totally different game. But they do a lot of sliding, belly slides. I guess you could call it a dolphin slide. I got really good at just sliding on my knees and hopping into position. But I don't do that very often here unless I'm stressed. I need to get into this spot, and I need to get into this spot fast, so I don't have time to run really fast and then slow down at the last minute to prevent from poking out on the other side of whatever position I'm hopping into. I've altered my gear to be more stealthy, more on the quiet side. A lot of people use high capacity magazines. I don't like them. They hold 300 rounds, but they jiggle, and it's got a reservoir with BBs in it, so there's space. So it's like a maraca running down the field, and you know, you carry 1, 2, 3 of them. It's enough for a game, even a long game. But not only do they make a lot of noise, every 50, 60 rounds there's a winder on the bottom, and you gotta wind that up. So you gotta remember, like, hey, I just shot 40, 50 rounds, I should probably rewind my magazine. I don't like that. I use the mid-cap magazines, which have anywhere from 90 to 200 rounds, depending on what magazine, who makes it, whatever. Most of mine have about a 200 round capacity, which is perfect. It's surprising when I make it through a magazine, because I've got like 3 minutes of the game left and I'm wired. By that time, normally. So I mean, I carry 4 mags out onto the field, and I rarely ever touch a third magazine. I'm not going to carry less magazines out though. And then I carry my pistol as well, which I also hardly ever use. I'll pull it out here and there, you know, to cut corners with, for when, you know, a rifle is too big. I'll pop the pistol out. That's really all it's for, because beyond that it gets really difficult to hit with because of... What are you doing, Bubba? There we go. Sorry, I'm also driving. You can tell. The range on a pistol is very, very short. Even though the BB coming out the other end has the same speed as the rifle, I still haven't figured out the physics of that. I don't understand how a BB coming out of a barrel is the same speed for 4 barrels. All 4 barrels are different lengths. 2, 5, 9.5, and probably 15. I think the big one's about a 15-inch barrel. And the range on them differs. I don't know why. I mean, obviously you could jump quickly to a conclusion that, like, oh well, that's how it works with a gun. But with a gun, the more barrel length you have, the more speed the bullet has, so it goes farther without dropping. But all 4 barrels, at the end of the barrel, the BB is going the same speed. So I don't understand how the range is increased. What is the next? It will be ready. Sorry guys. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, yeah, I haven't figured out the quantum physics behind the whole thing, but I'm kind of at the point where it doesn't matter. So that's cool, right? So yeah, good day, good games. Not a whole lot of video footage from, you know, gameplay. I did do the video of me getting dressed. And this goes here because of this, whatever. That's gonna be tacked onto the end of this video. And I did get, I think I got 2, maybe 3 videos of gameplay. I wanted to get gameplay of the new Trident, so I got some video of that. I'll tack that on the end of this one as well. I might just make 2 videos, one of gameplay and one of talking and getting ready and whatever else. I do need to get to that. But yeah, that's it. I had a really good day. I'm going to go get my hair cut before the haircut place closes. The barber, I guess.